Hi guys, welcome to week 184 update, and welcome to Ron's Keto Cafe. And if you're new, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. And if you're a new member, could you please share, like, and smash that subscribe button? Well, it definitely helps the channel. And before I get started, I'm not a medical doctor. I don't make any medical claims. This is all based on my own personal research and journey. So I just want to take this time to wish everybody today a very happy St. Patrick's Day, and like my new shades. Yes, we're goofing around Friday night at the parish, and friend Charlotte there passed these all out to the bingo volunteers and the workers, and it was pretty cool. And I'll have a couple of photographs above the timeline. And I'm not using the green screen today, because if I use the green screen, it'll block out everything that's green, obviously, and that's just the way the green screen works. So we had a really great week of walking. We did a ton of walking this past week. We did almost 20 miles of walking, and it was really great, because I hadn't been walking, as most of you know, because of the hip surgery. So that's pretty much going to be the theme for the rest of the month, and going into April and the early spring. We got a spring walking challenge. Like last previous video, no time like the present. Now, see if I can throw a link up to the video above the timeline or below the tagline somewhere, so you can just click on it and watch that particular video. So we weighed in this morning at 257. I'm very happy about it, and we got a lot to do. We want to get the weight down to 200 again, and so this coming week, and for the month of April coming up in another week or two, and also for the spring, we're going to do a carnivore keto challenge. We're going to do both keto and carnivore. Now, carnivore basically is all the meat-based plant diet, no vegetables. And on the weekends, we're going to splurge and do keto so I can have the vegetables. And we're going to try to keep everything in both the concepts very clean and very healthy for us. Because, again, I feel good. Go back walking again. I'm happy when I go walking. I'm in my happy place, I should say. And yeah, so this past week we ended up having our corned beef and cabbage on Wednesday. I had made it Tuesday night in the crock pot. It came out really great. And again, there's a couple of meals that I had to go off plan because of the budget, and I was trying to stretch the budget out. And that's the biggest factor why I picked up some weight over the course of the last year and a half there. And, again, about a year ago, we had our weight down to 200, and I want to get my weight back down to 200 so I can feel good, better than, what I've been feeling. Now, this morning, we had some early morning showers. We looked outside just now. The sun's starting to come out, so I'm probably planning on going for a walk. And we're planning on making a lot of great low-carb recipes. I got a lot of heat in that other spaghetti recipe because I made a meat sauce recipe, and I said you can add sugar in it. Somebody told me if you don't want to add sugar, you can add a carrot to it. There was carrot. You can shred a carrot or put a carrot up and just take a carrot out and discard it. The thing of it is, and I didn't add sugar in it. I just referenced to it as sugar. When my wife and I both had a sample of it, but it was too spicy for us, and it really, I made it according to a YouTuber recipe, and I liked the taste, but it just gave me wicked bad heartburn in her. So I ended up adding the confectionate swerve for low-carb keto, and it came out fine afterwards. I didn't notice the taste of the erythritol, if that's the correct word that I need to be using, but don't have a judgment. Don't be judgmental on what other people eat. I mean, if that's your thing and you're strict keto, fine, do it. You got to do it for you. But Donna and I, we're in that age bracket. We live on the retirement money, and I got to budget my money accordingly. That's why I've been looking for a part-time or full-time job somewhere to help me out with the offset of the rolling around bills coming in. I got a huge monthly car payment now, and of course, April's rolling around, and they got an excise tax rolling around, and all that money eats away at my budget for food. So as a result, I have to budget my money and stretch out our budget money accordingly. But I was happy this past week there when I went to Market Basket. They had my all beef patty burgers out now. They hadn't had them out over the course of the winter, obviously, because now that we're getting into the April and May and Memorial Day and all that sort of thing in the summer months there, they'll have those particular patties throughout the entire summer. And I picked up 2 boxes this week. There's 12 in a box for like $15.99 a box, and I usually get 3 or 4 meals out of that because my wife eats 1 and I usually have 2. And so I picked up an extra box this week. And since it's St. Patrick's Day, I noticed yesterday when I went shopping that they had small little turkeys on sale at Market Basket. So I'm going to be going back down there tomorrow, see if they're still on sale and how much are they, and if I can get it into my budget, I want to pick up one. Because you don't have to have turkey at Thanksgiving, just, on that holiday. You can have turkey any time of year. But, just get a small one for me and Donna, and I'll cook up some stuffing for her, and I'll have mine with just some regular healthy vegetables for me, and again, she doesn't do keto, and she'll have potato and stuff like that. So when I make stuff with potatoes, I usually make it for her, and again, if I want a potato now and then, I'll have one, but don't be judgmental on my food when I have, because over the course of the last 184 weeks now, I managed to keep off 105 pounds is what I'm currently down as far as total weight loss, okay? And so even though I gained 57 pounds since I was down to 200 pounds last year, don't be judgmental for me, because I'm doing remarkably well. I mean, I'm ecstatic. I'm into an extra large shirt, and 3.5 years ago, I was like into a 6X shirt. So that's remarkable as far as I'm concerned. And a size 60 pant size down to a size 38. So that's like half of me that I had lost, So, again, you do you, and, and keep it at that. So I had somebody made a question and a comment about one of my videos. She said, Ron, when you're doing your recipe videos, I can't hear your voice over the music that you're playing. So let me know in the show more if you're having that issue, because I'll drop down the music even lower than when I dropped it down. But I hear the music just fine, and I hear my voice just fine. So maybe for you, you just have to turn up your volume. On the bottom of the timeline, there's a thing over there to turn up your volume on your computer. You just turn it up. That's all you got to do. And if you're that hard of hearing, maybe you might need a hearing aid. I'm not pointing out anyone in particular, but you're not the only one that complained about that. There's 1 or 2 other people that complained about that. But let me know in the show more whether or not you guys or gals are having a hard time hearing me, and I'll try to offset some of the music with my voice. I need to pick up some things, and he needs money, which we don't have. I'm not asking for any, because I want to earn it myself. What I want to get really is to be ideal situation would be a little offset microphone where I can put underneath my lapel over here, and just have a wireless transmitter underneath me. So when I'm talking and doing recipes, you'll be able to hear a better volume from my voice. Now the problem is I live in a small room apartment. We get a lot of background noise. So when I'm doing a recipe, I'll just drop off the background and then add my voiceover right into it, because I find that's been a lot easier, and if that continue to become a distraction, I just won't bother putting a voiceover on my recipes. I'll just put that in a simple timeline instructions, and I can do that too if you'd rather have me do it that way, but let me know what you think, guys and gals, think of the show more. Low Carb Revelations, and again, I got all her information, Paula and Ed. They're great YouTubers too. In January, she was doing a challenge for Carnivore, and I want to do kind of like both Carnivore and Keto. And I got to pick up some more keto stuff. I'm really low on it, and some of it, I don't know how long I've had it for, so I'm basically going to discard almost all the stuff that I have and buy everything fresh, and then I know that I had it now. It's all new, and I don't have to worry about anything being outdated or anything like that. The only thing is about caution everybody on my channel. Keto, if you're looking for a thickening agent, a lot of them use xanthan gum. I can't do xanthan gum. I don't like it, and it bothers my tummy. So if I'm using all-purpose flour or say cornstarch, I'm only using very, very small amounts of it, just enough to thicken up my gravy or whatever. And I'm okay with just a small little tablespoon or a teaspoon or something like that. But again, don't be judgmental on my food, because I take a lot of pride and dedication and a lot of faith in my ability to lose my weight and to help keep you guys and gals motivated. And yeah, so be watching for that, and we're going to be doing some videos this week. Be watching for some more recipes. If there's any recipes that you want me to make for low carb or whatever, yeah, be watching for those. And also I got a chicken crust recipe that I just did. I posted it Saturday. It's doing really well on YouTube. And I made it with a can of chicken meat. It was pretty easy and pretty simple. And that recipe came to you from two Krazy Ketos. They have a lot of great videos that they post daily. They have chat sections like Keto on the Couch and stuff like that, live chats. And you're welcome to go over there, participate in their chat, and support their channel. And I have many other channels that below in my video timeline that I support, and I enjoyed, following those people along. They've always helped me to get myself back on track, and so again, this week all we did for adventures, we did walking every day this week. I've been doing what I've been doing is doing a mile walk in the morning, 1.5 miles, coming home, resting, and then I'll go for another walk in the afternoon. And that's been working out pretty good for me right now until I can go, take longer walks, because the goal is to eventually get up to a 5-mile walk every day or a 4-mile walk. And in the month of April, as long as I'm not working, Donna and I have a number of appointments coming up, but on the off days and in between, my goal for the month of April is going to be to do 50 miles of walking. So I'm going to try to average and space it out to 50 miles of walking. On Fridays, I just decided I don't want to do any walking on Friday because I'm going to be doing the charity on Friday nights, and I get 3 miles of walking there. And, because I don't want to blow up my hip on Friday night or anything like that, because we don't, at this point right now, I feel fantastic, and I don't want any more setbacks in my, with a hamstring on my hip or anything like that. Now, this past week there, I mentioned in an earlier video, I went to Dr. Burroughs, gave me a clean bill of health. He was amazing. I went walking 4.5 miles one day, and I'm all done with the rehab, and everything is good there. And, everything is good. What else can I say? The charity Friday night. Donna didn't win anything. She had a great crowd, but she did have one of those 13s. You remember that last week there? She had won that last week, and she got $300. And I told her the guest number. I didn't tell her to get whatever number, but I had a hunch it was going to be on number 3. She gets 5, and it was on number 3, and it was a $1,200 bonus. Now this Friday night, I gave her another 13 that she had purchased, and she had a shot at it, right? But I think she had like 813 or something like that. And anyways, they didn't call her 13, but I told her, if you get it, take number 7. And it was on number 7. But the girl that won it, they didn't win the bonus. So our next carryover is 1,600 plus the 300 if you get it. And next week will also be the final week before we get Good Friday. They don't have bingo on Good Friday because it's a Catholic parish. And right next to the parish, they have a bingo hall where I used to go to school over there. And when I did my confirmation and First Communion, the Catechism, and all that stuff. But everything's been good, guys, and I can't thank everybody enough. Oh yeah, and I did visit the Main Street Cafe a couple of times this week, and Tara, the Dean's wife or girlfriend, / she saw me popping in one morning, and she gave me a free cup of coffee, and I had one of those cards for a free cup anyway, so now I'll use that another time I go there. But yeah, thank you for that, Tara, if you're watching my video. And I love going over there. The people are real friendly. I can just sit down and relax, and I talk to everybody over there. People come in and say hi, good morning, good afternoon, and he's got a lot of great food over there. A lot of some not low carb, and if you want it low carb, they'll make it for you low carb. Just tell them how you want to make it. But anyways, I guess that's it. That's all I got to say. Have a great week, guys. Don't forget to be watching for a couple recipes I'll be putting up from time to time. And I'm going to try to see if I can do another 1 or 2 more live videos later on in the week. Maybe we'll try to shoot for a little bit later at nighttime, like about 6 o'clock or something like that. And something simple that I can make for you guys. But I want to make, I'm making a chili this week. And also I'm going to be making what else I want to make this week? Oh yeah, I want to make a lasagna using mission wraps instead of the noodles. And I saw that from Low Carb Recipes with Jennifer. But anyways, I guess that's about it. You guys have an amazing week, and stay safe, stay healthy, and again, happy St. Patrick's Day. Even though I'm not Irish on St. Patrick's Day, everybody's Irish. And, I hope this day brings you lots and lots of luck and fun and whatever you're planning on doing. And again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and have an amazing day, an amazing week. And if anybody hasn't told you this, you guys are amazing. Love you guys. Bye.